We're laying some track on the diorama right now and read strange stuff. Hello and welcome to Read Strange Stuff, model train and how-to videos. So if you're building a model railroad and you want some tips and ideas, or you just like trains running around, well, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you'll be notified of my upcoming videos. Alright, well, welcome back, or hello if it's your first time here. Today we're going to continue on my diorama build, so part 3, where I'm going to be laying track and putting in feeder wires. I apologise that at the end of my last video I actually said I was going to show the basic wiring for doing a bus and stuff, but fortunately that would have made this video about nearly half an hour long, and I didn't want that long, so wiring will be in part 4, which will be coming up next week. So anyway, let's get on to laying this track. Alright, so let's get into laying the track, First of all, with the cork, just got to sand it down. I use the old cork block with some old sandpaper. So you could use one of the pre-ones. So you just give it a rub down the edges. So that'll just smooths out your road bed, takes any rough edges off. So I'm going to sweep some of that garbage away. Alright, there you go. That. Now it's time to get the track ready to be laid. So I've got my piece of flex track, and with this I've just marked out my rough centre line here, so I know roughly where my centre is, obviously. So obviously, if I said you're using that Midwest cork, which is two separate parts, you'll have the line there already, so that makes life even easier for you. Okay, so first thing, I'll line it up, and I get it so it's there. So then I'll get a couple of my old trusty drawing board pins. And we just stick a few of those in. I just always do them opposite each other, that way you know it's not going to move. Alright. So that part done's okay. And also you might have noticed I did remove the cork from where the bridge is going to be too. So, alright, so we'll just stick a couple in there. So now we're ready to sort of get our curve. So all I do is I just pull my finger there just to make sure. And just slowly move it round until you've got a nice gentle curve there. Just do the same thing. You can get hold of these things. So we'll just keep on doing that until we get it all done. So I'll be back in a sec once I've done it all. Alright, so there's all the track down, all the pins there. So we'll just go down, just have a bit of a closer look. See, it's kept a fairly nice straight, no kinks there. Come across where the bridge will be, and that's sort of nice and straight there. Just focus that in a bit. There we go. So there we go. That's that. So okay. So now we'll go on to the next section. I think I'm going to do before I put the track down permanently is just mark out where my feeders are going to go. So. Right, I'm just going to put one here, so let's get Sharpie, put it in there, and Sharpie on the other side. So I've got that marker there. I'm going to run a couple of feeders up the other end as well, so I'll just mark those out. Alright, so on this video I'm going to show you two different ways of putting your feeder wires onto your track. So this is the first way. Is that remember I marked out my point. Let me just find out where my marks are. Alright, so see, I've probably can't tell there, but I've just marked them with a bit of Sharpie. So I know that's where my feeders are coming. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to remove a couple, just remove a couple of those, so I know my feeder wires are there. So what we'll do, we'll get a bit of flux. Bit of flux on there, and a bit of flux on there. Soldering on, without wrecking everything. Now just a bit of soldering iron on the tip. Solder on the tip. And this is not working very well at the moment. And we'll just put a bit of solder on the base there. Okay. Alright, so now it's got red and black feeder wire. I honestly have no idea on what gauge these are. I'm just using them as a demonstration. So we'll talk about gauges a bit later. So as well, I'll just have to strip them off. Okay. So yeah, it just stripped off. Right. See, yeah, just give them a bit of a twist. Now a lot of people use solid wire for the feeders, which is probably not a bad idea, but unfortunately I don't have any solid wire. So okay, there we go. We'll get a bit of flux on that. Get the soldering iron, and we'll just tin that one up. Obviously we'll do the same with the black one and we'll come back. Alright, so now I've tinned them. I'll just get the pliers, just shorten them up a little bit. And just spin them around so you got like a little shape like that. Right, and we want to add it to this down here. Do it the right way. And try not to hit the camera. Wait on that. There we go. There's one done. So I'll come back in a sec when they're both done. Alright, now so both feeders are on there, nice and tight. So this thing, especially with end scale, this hides your feeder wires, so you're not hanging off the side. But you keep these, and then we'll slide those back in there when we put the track back on. So, okay, let's continue. Alright, well I've already pre-drilled my feeder holes. So, what we'll do, just feed that there. Feed a black one. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that for the time being. Alright, now I'm putting this down with silicone cork. Obviously you could nail it down, or however you choose to do it. So I just do it this way. So, alright, we'll get out the old. Alright, so we'll get the old cork out. And just run a bead. Let's get the a good old scraper and just flatten it out. Now I'm just leaving a bit here because when I do the bridge I've got a bit of play, so now so there's that. Okay, so now try to just line the track back up, put our pins back in. One thing with this micro engineering flex track is it is fairly stiff and does hold the way. So if you, like I said, I'll set it up here for the track. It's after a little while, you don't have to leave it long and it actually holds. So we just get pins back in. Fix my arm. Now just with your eye, just double check it. But also you can, it's also probably good, if you've got your straight edge, I should have done that beforehand. And here's where you're straight, use your straight edge. If you're doing a long straight, you could use a long level or a long piece of, like I have a long piece of aluminium which is used for flooring. So I'll just use my eye. Just check that it's straight, see there's no kinks. There we go, so we'll come back shortly. Alright, so this is the other technique for putting on your feeder wires by actually going into the side of the rail. So first of all, let's get a bit of flux. Let's put it inside the rail where you want it to go. Soldering iron. Leave it on there for a second just to heat it up a bit. Put your solder on to your rail. Bring that down. Use a screwdriver just to force it over there. Put the side there, just leave it on there for a second, just enough to heat it up. There you go. That's the other way to do it. So I'll go do the other one, we'll continue. Alright, so that's how I lay my track and put my feeders in. I showed you two different ways, doing it underneath the rail that hides the wire, or on the side. Either way is up to you, I suppose. So I like using the silicone cork, it's my preferred method, but you could use pins or however else. There are many ways to put your track down out there, so I suppose whichever way you prefer, it's the way you do it. It's your railroad, of course. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful and enjoyable. So if you have, hit that subscribe button, then hit the bell so you'll be notified of my upcoming videos. Also, hit that like button, share this video with anyone you think would find it helpful. Please leave a comment down below. Alright, so that's it for this week. Next week I'll be showing you the wiring video. So I have to do a basic wire bus and put the feeders in. So anyway, well I guess that's it, and we'll see you next week on Reed's Train Stuff. Bye.